Gary Criswell here at Hermitage High School indoors tonight because, let's be honest, it's cold out there. And it was very cold for the Hermitage fans tonight. LC Bird, an absolute dominating performance, 28-7.
They just dominated things up front, which is obviously where championship football begins. But this was something that we were not really expecting. We thought it'd be, turn on a few big offensive and defensive plays, but not a complete domination of one unit over the other. The offensive lines and defensive line for Bird pretty much dictated things throughout the game.
20-0 at halftime. Hermitage had 3 and outs across the board, no first downs, 5 yards of offense. You just would not have expected that coming in.
Yeah, and even the long drives and the drives they were able to put together consumed a lot of clock. I mean, they had 10 first downs in the second half, so shows that they were able to move the ball a little bit. But again, it's been a long time since I've seen a Bird offense and defense line play that well, at least and overwhelm the opposition in a big-time game like this was.
Offensively, both Stephen Mines and J.B. Wright over 100 yards, both found the end zone, and Jalen Elliott ran the show incredibly effectively.
And took it on himself to keep drives alive. They made some good calls. Him being a change-up call on bootleg plays and even a couple of straight running plays or pass run options have really made this Bird offense a lot more reliable. The 2 tailback system worked to perfection tonight. Neither one of them put the ball on the ground. In fact, Elliott had 2 bad snaps.
Got on top of both of them.
It was an incredibly sloppy game from a penalty standpoint. Very, very hard to watch at times, and of course hard to watch here live because it was basically the wind chill was like 25 degrees.
So the Skyhawks improve and move on, and now will, in the 5A state semifinals, face Salem of Virginia Beach, a rematch from last year. Now there's some disagreement as of this recording on Friday night as to whether that game will be down there or up here, and there's been some talk Saturday versus Friday. We're going to work all that out. We're planning on covering the game, but a rematch of last year. Salem's been the top dog in 5A down there all year, so should be a great matchup.
And both those teams had to retool this year, and so it's going to be interesting to match up last year's starters chart and the information we had on those 2 teams. I don't remember a whole lot about that semifinal game, but Bird scored a late touchdown in the 4th quarter to win, and 7-3, and I'm sure they're looking for revenge. And right now we're looking for a home. Somebody figure out where this game is going to be.
Skyhawks 2 wins away from a 3-peat, and that would be an incredible feat for David Bedwell and the team down at LC Bird. Now we want to congratulate James River on a great season. It ended tonight with a 6A loss to Ocean Lakes, 49-7. Just overwhelmed.
Yeah, just us really a team that has a chance in Ocean Lakes to be one of the great, have some of the great runs, of many great runs of teams down there in the peninsula and down in Tidewater. But it doesn't just detract from the season. It's going to be something that the program's going to remember. It's going to make the program a lot healthier and the off-season a lot sweeter.
And the Monacan Chiefs are still playing. In 4A, Monacan goes to Heritage tonight and wins 16-14. A huge win for the Chiefs. Jim Henderson's got a stout defense, and that keeps them in any game.
And I think that gives us a lot of credibility in the old Central region now that the teams like Phoebus and Heritage that have had some success in the past, a lot of success for Phoebus, has been, and Monacan has been able to handle both of them. Hanover did a great accounting for itself, and Petersburg's still alive tomorrow in 3A.
So there you go. But the bottom line is, in 5A, LC Bird emerges from this 8-team bracket. We'll face Salem next weekend. The winner goes to Charlottesville to play for the state championship on Saturday the 13th. He's Gary Criswell. I'm Gary Hess. Have a good night.